So you want to live in South Florida, but you do not know where to begin. Well, have no fear, Noel's here. Today I'm going to be taking you into my neighborhood, Coral Springs. I'm going to be going over so much information regarding the neighborhood, the community, schools, things to do, new development happening, and so much more. Let's get right into it, y'all. Now, I've been living in South Florida since 2016, and in the past 7 years, 4 years have been predominantly in Coral Springs. This is a neighborhood I absolutely love. Coral Springs is just located about 24 miles of Broward County on the northwest corner of Broward. Like I said, it's known for its family-oriented neighborhoods, top-graded schools, recreation, definitely pet-friendly if you're someone that loves pets, and overall, it just has so much to offer. Now, I'm going to take you guys on a neighborhood tour of Ramblewood and just give you guys a little more information about this particular neighborhood, as well about the community, and then we'll go a little bit more in depth about Coral Springs, as also going to $1 million neighborhood and show you what homes get you and what they look like as well. So let's check it out. Ramblewood is known for being a family-oriented neighborhood. Right behind us, as you see, we have the elementary school. So just real quick about school and zoning, how that works before I get into Ramblewood itself. Schools in South Florida go based on where you live at, aka where you're zoned at by your zip code. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say if you wanted to go to Ramblewood Elementary School. If you lived in the zip code of 33071, you pretty much qualify for that. But let's say if you live at 33067, which is across the street, do you qualify for it? Not really, you don't. Your child will have to go to another school. So just be mindful when buying a home in a particular neighborhood. Do your research on the school, what schools are zoned in that particular neighborhood when buying a home. As always, if you hire me as your real estate agent, I'll do that work for you. But if you're going on your own and doing about it, just look into that. Google's your best friend. Use that to your advantage. Now, to give you some information on properties like this here at Ramblewood, predominantly these are single family homes. There are different sections here at Ramblewood, like Ramblewood House and other areas as well. Here, there's really no HOA on this side of Ramblewood, I'm gonna say. From what I've seen within the past 30 days and just looking back in the recent closed transaction and just properties that are currently on the market, homes go for average price, lowest within the 500 price range. Medium, we've seen around 650, highest up to 800,000. Most of those properties are predominantly around 2,000 square foot. If you want to know what was the lowest I've seen, we're looking at about 1,600 square foot, and highest was about 2,300. But the average closed sales are currently on the market were about 2,000 square foot living. Predominantly 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, some with a pool, some without a pool. Lot land size, how much you get for the lot, you're looking about close to 10,000 square footers. Like I said, these are just average numbers I've seen with homes that are currently active in today's market and would just close within the past 30 days and about 6 months as well. So just be mindful when you're doing these your research. Well, like I said, if you're utilizing me, that's just what gets you in this particular neighborhood. Other than that, it is a great neighborhood. Ramblewood Elementary School is top rated school. And I'm going to touch on schools real quick again. So as far as the schools here in South Florida, we have about in Coral Springs. We have about 15 elementary schools here in Coral Springs. We have 5 middle schools, 4 high schools, and we do have private and charter schools as well. I believe it was 5 private and 11 charters. But always do your research. But you can't go wrong. They all top rated. So right now we're coming up on Ramblewood and University. Now, University pretty much is the go-to strip, I would say, if you're looking for things to do. University, if we're going southbound, which is this way towards Atlantic Avenue, you have a whole bunch of restaurants. The mall is right over there across the street. You take this whole strip down there. They do a new complex. It's called Metropolitan of Coral Springs. And then if you take this all the way northbound towards Westview, Sample as well, Westview, Riverside, that whole area. You're smack in the middle of everything, of things to do. There are so many restaurants here to eat. My favorite is Tier 1 Taxi, which is right over there, as well as Larry Ice Cream, which is known in the Cool Springs community. They do a lot of events every month, which is something I take the kids to. Cherry Smash, which is on, excuse me, I'm walking in this heat right now. The Cherry Smash, which is on Wiles, which is not far from here, probably like a 10-minute drive, I will say. Cherry Smash is another one that goes all out when it comes to Christmas and other events as well. It's a bit pricey, not in a bad way, because it's one of those places where you get big ice creams for like $15-20, but it's just so much to do there and see, and family pictures to take. So I take my kids there all the time. Tap 42 they just bought down here, Cold Springs, not long ago. Ocean One is another place I love to go eat, and the strip just has everything you're looking for. Now, welcome to Running Brook Hill. Running Brook Hill is a neighborhood I door knock a lot because I love this neighborhood. We have a listing here as well. I want to take you guys on a tour of what you get for about $1 million and up. We have a listing right now for about $4.95, and we'll touch on that in a second, what you get. But I just want to show you guys, just give you guys a quick idea of what you get in this particular neighborhood. Excuse me, children. As you see, you get a lot. I'll come out the car and give you guys a quick tour of what homes look like. But pretty much, you're paying for the lot size. Average lot size here is about 50 to 60. Ours is about 69,000 square foot. As you see, living square foot, you're getting roughly about 3,500 and up, depending. But it's just beautiful. No HOA. Majority of these homes have a basketball court, tennis court, tennis court, basketball, pool, jacuzzi, tiki hut, like you name it. I've been into some of these homes before when I first started real estate. I didn't know too much about this neighborhood. And yeah, like, this is what $1 million plus get you here in Running Brook Hill. Like I said, our listing we have, so we got a list at 1.495, 69,000 lot size, 3,700 square foot, about 1.6, a little under 1.6 acres of land. And you get 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Well, the 5th one is considered den, but you could turn it into a room. It has a closet door to essentially fall under as a 5th bedroom. It has its own tennis, pool, and just so much more. Like, this is Running Brook Hill, y'all. Now we're gonna head back to the office. Matter of fact, since I gave you guys enough tour, let's just head back to the office to touch a little bit more about Cool Springs, and let's wrap up this video, and I'll see you guys at the office. Welcome back. So hope you folks enjoyed this tour of these 2 properties in the neighborhood and a little bit that I explained about Cool Springs. Now, Cool Springs is a city that's been growing very fast. Year to date, we have about 133,000 people as population-wise goes. The city's still being built. Like I said, we have Metropolitan of Cool Springs, which is being currently developed at the moment, as well as the Cornerstone, which is right on University of Sample, and near the Cornerstone, which is residential and retail stores as well. They are coming with the Hyatt Hotel. That scheduled project, they say the end of this summer, but the way things look like, as far as the Hyatt Hotel goes, I could probably see it opening by 2024 next year, because they haven't even begun development. Other than that though, as far as just Cold Springs and stuff, like I said, we have about so many recreation parks for pets, sports. As far as pickleball, that's been the go-to sport lately. So there's a lot of pickleball happening, especially here in Cold Springs. As far as baseball, basketball, football, we have a team in Cold Springs as well that does very well, wins many championships as well. So if you have children that are into sports, there's events for them that could excel that athletic side of them if they want to get into the sports. Like I said, tons of restaurants, things to do here. If you love golf, they have the simulator golf. I don't know what's it called. That just opened up not long ago, and that's been like big hits, always packed. I see a lot of my friends go there a lot. I'm not a golfer or a sports guy anymore, I should say, but very big to go, and especially just see it out. And just so much, like I said, you have the schools, depending where you live at. I'll touch on that one more time. Zoning plays a major factor. Family oriented style, new development happening constantly. This is a place where if you're looking to relocate and look for a new job, there's always something happening. New restaurants, new retail stores, you name it, we have it. It's just becoming bigger and bigger. Even though they say this city is officially built out, I don't see that happening. There is also talks of making a new development as well near the Cornerstone and Hyatt. That is being happening as well. And there's not that much information on it from my research, what I've seen, just seeing some headlines and rumors about it, but we're still growing smaller and smaller. Now, how far are you from, shortly, excuse me, not smaller. Now, how far are you from Fort Lauderdale Airport, West Palm, and Miami? If you're taking a drive right on Atlantic and University, I'll start from there. That's where the starting point's at, I'll say, for everything. Fort Lauderdale, you're about 25 minutes away. Miami Airport, close to 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. And then West Palm Beach, you're about 45 minutes away from the airport. So you're not far from everything. Coral Springs, like I said, is located in Broward County on the northwest side near Parkland at the corner. So we're excluded from everything. We're on the outside, but it's a beautiful neighborhood. As you've seen for yourself, the area, the home, the peace and quiet, it's just amazing. I love it. I've been here for 4 years out of my 7 years here. I don't see myself going anywhere else. And yeah, if there's anything I could do for you, feel free to give me a call. All my information is in the description below. And also, I will leave a tour video in the link description below of the $1.5 million home we have in my office listed in running Brook Hill, just to give you folks an idea where homes go in that neighborhood as well. Just to see if you're curious, I'll try to do a property tour somewhere in Ramblewood or Maplewood as well, around that community within the 500, 800K price range, just to give you an idea if you're someone that's looking for a home in the 5 to 800K price range and you just want to over idea what it looks for instead of just looking at Zillow and not sure if you're in the right area as well. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe below. If there's anything I could do for you regarding your real estate needs, feel free to DM me. And yeah, I'd love to help you guys out. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace out.